start of this year's Super Bowl is only minutes away, and here they come out onto the field.
I always say that last year's champion is still the champ until someone else wins the title. And that's exactly what's going to happen here tonight.
Both teams have taken the field, and we're ready for tonight's kickoff. Number 3 looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. He got all of that one. This one is fielded by number 14. Number 14 finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 36. John, Super Bowl Sunday, national holiday, and everything gets magnified.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Everything's bigger, everything's brighter, everything's louder. These players know that this is going to be one of the biggest days of their lives. It's all the big games you've ever played rolled into one.
Looking to run it here. Brown is there on the stop at the 40-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Second and 5. Only one man back. A little misdirection. Roberts comes up to make the play at the 48.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks a tackle and he keeps moving forward. I'll tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Handoff to the tailback, closing in, long throw. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
He can catch just about anything that the quarterback throws in his direction. But he couldn't find a way to quiet that one down and bring it in for a catch.
Dropping back, under pressure, off his back foot. It's on the ground. The Patriots scoop up the fumble. And a great job by the defense to recover the fumble. Number 22 is the deep back. Pass play here on first down. Rolling right, gets rid of it, and he just can't hang on.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
Handoff to the tailback. Collins is there on the stop.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
Pickup of about 5. Third down here. They have to get it to the 31-yard line to convert. Brady back in the shotgun. Bennett goes in motion. Drops back. Fires this one deep. This pass is incomplete. Obviously not what he was looking for. Here we go. This will take the lead. It had the distance, but it sailed right. After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 44. The Patriots come out in a nickel package. Pressure with the pass. In and out of his hands.
And there's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game. Toss play to the right. Brown is there on the stop
at the 43.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Ball on their own 43. New England comes out in a dime package. Pressure coming, incomplete.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Number 11 sets up to run back the punt. He signals for a fair catch. Ball on their own 20. Going to the left. Here's an opening. Allen comes up to make the play at the 27-yard line. Number 22 is able to pick up good yardage after taking the toss, let's say 7 yards. It's second down and 3 to go. The Falcons line up in a 4-3. Brady sends a man in motion. They're coming with the blitz. Gets rid of it. And he drops the pass. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Atlanta comes out in their nickel package. Throwing. Almost intercepted.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Fair catch. Only one man in the backfield. Ryan sends a man in motion. Here they come. Gets it away fast. Broken up.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
Gabriel was the intended receiver on that play. Going long. He made the catch. Coleman is there on the stop at the 38.
He's one of the most dangerous receivers. I like to get the ball in his hands because he can break a long one at any time.
1st and 10. Out of the I formation. Going to the air on 1st down. Fires this one out quickly. Picked off. Breaking free. The 20. The 10. 5. He finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown. The defense forces the turnover. Gets it in for the touchdown. Number 3 comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
The coach has to make sure his defense doesn't get too confident after that touchdown. Sometimes after a defensive score, they'll come back out and let the offense go right down the field and take the momentum back.
This one is taken by number 14.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. They're down by a touchdown early, but these guys have the kind of offense that can score anytime they have the ball.
Ball on their own 14. On the carry, sheds the tackle, and a fumble. The Patriots pick it up. The veteran lineman saw the loose ball and pounced on it.
Yeah, you better believe it. He's still got some big playability in that body.
This might be a good challenge by the coach.
The call on the field is questionable. They're going to review it, and this one might get reversed.
I thought he was down, and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand, since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
And that challenge was a good decision as the call is overturned.
Well, sometimes the official sees what you see, and sometimes he sees something else. But this time, everyone could see the call had to be changed.
New England comes out in their nickel package. Closing in, throws it, and this pass is completed. Roberts is there on the stop. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
The Patriots come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Second and 10. They'll bring the blitz. Quick pass, incomplete pass, and good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass early.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
The Patriots come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Going long, he made the catch. Number 20 is there for the tackle. And so a risky call to send the corner, and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
Freeman, the lone setback. Ryan with a man in motion. Blitz is coming. Throwing right on target to the wide receiver. Jones didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Ball on the 29-yard line. The Falcons come out in the bunch formation. Hand it off. Coleman is there for the tackle at the 21. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Ball on the 21-yard line. So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown. Blitz is coming. Gets the pass off, and it's caught. Number 54 is there on the stop at the 14. The rush was on, but it's a nice gain thanks to a nice throw by Ryan.
He read the blitz, and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center. The kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush coming.
Freeman in the backfield. Tosses it left. I'm guessing this is a block in the back, but let's see what the call is.
The team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
So we'll have a 2nd and long after the penalty. New England comes out in their nickel package. Gets the pass off. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. New England comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back, fires this one deep. Incomplete pass. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. The veteran kicks it through.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is handled by number 80. Very questionable decision coming out of the end zone on that one.
No, and his blockers didn't give him much help either.
And they're going with an empty backfield and 5 receivers.
This guy's a tremendous asset to this defense, and he just demonstrated it on that play.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack. Looking upfield. Jones comes up to make the play. At the 16. Number 22 kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. The Falcons come out in a dime package. They give it to the halfback. Nice play fake. Quick throw. He hits his receiver. Bennett comes up with the big catch on 3rd down.
He made a great move right at the line of scrimmage to give him that little bit of separation he needed.
It's 1st and 10. Only one man in the backfield. Brady with a man in motion. Handed off to the back. Campbell comes up to make the play at the 28-yard line.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
1-yard gain on that play. Ball on their own 28. Number 22, the lone setback. Nice play fake with the throw. Nearly intercepted.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down. Atlanta comes out in their nickel package. Drops back. Under pressure with the pass. Neal is there for the tackle at the 34-yard line. Bennett couldn't make it to the marker, and it brings up 4th down. Allen will come in now to punt it away. Number 14 will go back to accept this punt. From the 16-yard line. Number 14 returns this one to the 24-yard line. Ball on their own 24. The Patriots come out in a dime package. Throwing, and it's complete. Ryan comes up to make the play at the 26-yard line.
Good play right there. The defenders forced him to make a move that would get him nowhere.
Ball on their own 26. Freeman, the lone setback. Pressure, throws it. The wide receiver has it. Butler is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line. Ryan throws quickly, and they convert for a first down.
The Patriots are one of those teams that likes to do this kind of thing. They'll go with a quick drop, then fire it out to the receiver on a screen or a slant. The defense is going to have to play tighter coverage if they want to limit that type of thing.
They'll go from the I formation. Tosses it left. The back breaks free. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
That's exactly the way you want to run this play. Perfect pitch by the quarterback. The back didn't have to break stride, and they bring it downfield for a good gain.
They pick up 14 yards. It's 1st and 10. Freeman in the backfield. With a counter play. Number 23 makes the play at the 39. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. 2nd and 5. Nickelback in this time. Hand it off. Number 54 is there on the stop at the 31. The Falcons are handling the defense right now. They haven't even had a 3rd down in this drive. The Patriots come out in a nickel package. Ryan with a man in motion. Draw play, runs him over. Fumble, loose ball. The Falcons roll on it. The offense recovers its own fumble. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. So at the end of 1, the score is 7-3. Patriots. And we're ready to start the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Freeman, the lone back, with a counter play. Roberts drags the ball carrier down behind the line. Nothing doing there as the linebacker read the play and throws him for a big loss.
That was a heck of a play. He has great speed, and he used it to fly through the line and take down the ball carrier.
To get the first down, they have to get it to the 21. The Falcons line up in a 5-receiver set this time. With the pass, it's broken up.
That's a little surprising. The receivers coach has been spending extra time with all his guys on offense working on mechanics and their technique. He told me that he's seen a big improvement. But a big drop on 3rd down like that shows that they still need a little more work.
Bryant needs to put everything he has into this one. Through the uprights. What a kick.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
This one is fielded by number 80. Taking the knee might have been the better option there.
You know, these guys come flying down the field so fast, and this time he ran right into one of those coverage guys.
Inside their own 20. Atlanta comes out with 8 guys in the box. Bennett, the man in motion. Snap and throw. This pass is incomplete. Floyd was his intended target. The Falcons come out in a 4-3. Dropping back, gets it away fast. Drops the interception. Alford had the coverage on the play. Atlanta lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Fires this one out quickly. The 40. They'll knock him out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
On 3rd and long, the defense is playing pass all the way. They just can't come up with a stop. Watch it here. The quarterback looks and fires one, and the defense is left to wonder how they let him off the hook.
A little misdirection. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. With the counter play. Number 50 is there on the stop at the 46-yard line. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Jones comes up to make the play. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get 1st down yardage.
Ball on the 35-yard line. Tosses it out to the right. And he's tackled at the 29. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're looking for the run with all those linebackers out there. With the carry, number 50 is there for the tackle.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
3rd down here as they try to get it inside the 25-yard line to convert. Brady spreads them out. Dropping back, gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. They're going to spot this one at the 20. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Gets the call. Setting up play action. Quick pass. No completion there.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
And this is the 11th play of this drive. Atlanta lines up in the 46. Pressure coming. Jarrett uses his speed to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, he's got some great moves, and he combines that with a very quick first step.
So on 3rd down, they'll be looking for a play that will get them to the 10. They've done very well on 3rd down to this point. So after the penalty, the offense will have to try for the first again.
And I'll tell you what, the offensive coordinator is pulling his hair out because penalties are never part of any game plan.
Closing in with the pass, and it's complete. Sheds the tackle. Neal is there for the tackle at the 20-yard line. The pass is complete, but not enough for the first. Well short, in fact. This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt. The kick sails through the uprights.
They were able to pick up a few first downs there to give their kicker a chance. And he was able to do the rest to make it an effective drive.
Number 14 will be kicking off. Inside their own 20. Only one man back. Handoff to the tailback. Coleman is there on the stop at the 20.
He's been having pretty good success running the ball so far. I'd just keep handling the ball.
Hand it off. They'll spot this one at the 31-yard line. So that tackle now gives him 4. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
A little misdirection. Flowers comes up to make the play at the 35. Coleman rumbles forward for a gain of 4. With a counter play. Number 50 drags the ball carrier down behind the line. The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
Ball on their own 33. New England comes out in their nickel package with the throw, and he makes the grab. Number 20 is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line. Number 14 made the catch but was unable to get the first down. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Number 4 comes into the game for the punt. Number 11 is the deep return man. From the 14. Number 11 returns this one to the 23-yard line. They line up in the I formation. Brady with a man in motion. Going to the left. Ball loose. The Patriots pick it up, pushes off. And you know the defense is very angry at that missed opportunity. Ball on their own 23. The backfield is empty, and they'll go with 5 receivers. Throws this one away. And it appears they might have gotten him for grounding. The quarterback did not use good judgment on that play.
As long as he's outside the box and he can get the ball past the line of scrimmage, he can throw the ball away without a penalty.
The Falcons come out in a nickel package. Bennett goes in motion. Under pressure, gets the pass off, and the catch is made. Allen comes up to make the play at the 38-yard line. Ball on their own 38. Atlanta comes out in a 4-3. Hands it off. Freeney is there on the stop at the 40-yard line.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Neal is back in there after getting taken out with an injury earlier. They give it to the halfback. Pressure, gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Allen is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. Quick decision-making on that pass for the first down.
They knew exactly who they wanted to go to in that situation. He made his read and got rid of it very quickly. If you ask me, he might have one of the quickest releases in the NFL today. When he makes his decision, boom, that ball is out of there.
Going to the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Knocked down.
Look at the big old defensive lineman. He does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass.
Quick throw. Incomplete pass. Got just a little too much air under it. Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. With the catch, Collins is there on the stop at the 26. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it when he's trying something downfield.
Tosses it out to the right. Number 98 drags the ball carrier down behind the line.
They didn't fool anybody with that play call. The defense knew what was coming, and they shut that thing down quickly.
Ball on the 28-yard line. The Falcons come out in a 4-3. Stepping up, gets rid of it. Gets his hand on it. Floyd was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Poole was there on the coverage. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. The Falcons come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Dropping back. He passed looking for the end zone. Just couldn't get that pass under control. That's his 3rd drop. From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. Number 3 bangs that one right through, his 2nd field goal of the game.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive, and I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Good distance. This one is taken by number 14.
Yeah, they have some time, so you can try for a quick score to take some of this momentum away.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Number 30, the man in motion. He hands it off. Fakes the handoff. Throwing. And he makes the grab. Butler is there on the stop at the 18-yard line. Ryan completes that for about a 6-yard gain. The coach clearly wants him to protect the ball here.
And that's because the defense wants to strip the ball. So if he's trying to stiff arm one guy and then another guy comes over and swipes at it, there's a good chance it'll pop out. And let me tell you, you don't want to turn it over right here and give him an easy chance at getting points before halftime.
Freeman, the lone back. Handoff to the tailback. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 26.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
With the throw, knocked away.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Freeman was the intended receiver on that play. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Number 56 is there on the stop at the 29. Ryan with a 3-yard completion. That'll bring up third down. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Nobody in the backfield and 5 receivers. Throws it. Complete to the wide receiver. Can't get it from behind. They'll spot this one at the 39. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
With the pass, it's going the other way. The alert cornerback gets the interception.
He has a way of becoming a receiver. He just shadows so well.
Brady out of the gun. Snap and throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion. The Falcons come out in a nickel package. With the throw, and it's complete. Campbell comes up to make the play at the 42. Floyd picks up about 4 yards on that play, so they'll be looking at third down. To convert on this third down, they have to get it to the 37. New England calls a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. A little over a minute left. Number 15 in motion. He gets the carry. Campbell is there on the stop at the 41. New England can't keep their drives going, John. They failed on 6 third downs.
Yeah, they're not calling their best plays on third down, and they're predictable, which makes it easier for the defense to make the stop.
Allen is ready to punt this one away. Number 14 sets up, waiting for the punt. And he waves for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20. Freeman is the deep back. Gets the call. Butler is there for the tackle at the 21.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Ball on their own 21. Freeman, the lone setback. Going into halftime, the score is 13-6. Patriots. Bryant comes in to kick off. This one is taken by number 80. Stiff arm keeps him at bay. Well, John, it looked like he had some room initially, but the blocking just didn't hold up.
You have to put some of the blame on the return man, too. It's his job to look downfield and determine if he has the blocks to work with, well before the ball's out of the end zone.
With the counterplay. Freeney is there on the stop at the 7-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Hand it off. Number 98 comes up to make the play at the 17-yard line. The running back finds his way into the open field and picks up the first down.
And what happened was they missed him with the blitz. And when they did that, there were no linebackers to converge, and that's how he got by the first down marker.
Number 15, the motion man. Rolling out to his right. With the pass, he finds his man. Jones is there for the tackle. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job.
It's 2nd down, 2 to go. Gets it away fast. Knocked away. It'll be 3rd down after they fail to complete that short attempt. Atlanta lines up in the 46. Fires this one out quickly. Broken up.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Allen will come in now to punt it away. Number 14 back to return. And he chooses not to return this one. Out of the I formation. Hands it off. Fakes the handoff. Quick pass. Almost picked off. Coleman with the coverage. They give it to the halfback. Number 23 is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Gain of about a yard. Ball on their own 25. Ryan looking to pass, lines up with 5 wide receivers. Dropping back. Quick throw. He hits his receiver. The 40. Harmon takes him down at the 48-yard line.
You have to play him physically off the line. Bump him off his route, jam him, stuff like that. Because I'll tell you this, if you give him a free release and he can get behind you, he can do some real damage.
Coleman is the deep back. Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. The short pass falling to the turf, and it'll be second down. With the pass, they'll spot this one at the 28-yard line. That's the 4th stop he's made today. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there. It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
Pressure coming, snap and throw. This pass is incomplete. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
The Patriots come out in a nickel package. Hand off to the tailback. Number 23 is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
To get the first down, they have to reach the 18-yard line. New England comes out in their nickel package. Ryan with a man in motion. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Butler stops him short of the marker. They couldn't get past the sticks, and that'll bring up 4th down. He sent his last field goal attempt, which was a 50-yarder, sailing through the uprights. The kick sails through the uprights.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Bryant in to kick this one off. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is taken by number 80. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive. Ball on their own 20. Number 82, the man in motion. With the counter play. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
When you get penetration like that, it's very hard for the offense to get positive yardage.
Ball on their own 19. Brady out of the gun. Bennett, the motion man. With the throw. Incomplete. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
White, the lone back. Gets it away fast. Goodwin is there on the stop at the 21-yard line.
Watch this hit. He gets his helmet right under his chin, and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
He's waving for the fair catch. Only one man back. Gives the ball off. Roberts comes up to make the play at the 37. So on the blitz, they can't get to the ball carrier until it's too late.
And when you're blitzing to stop the run, the idea is bringing more guys and the offense can block. But you also got to cut off the lanes and gaps that he can use to escape out of the backfield. That just didn't happen here.
They line up in the I formation on the ground. Number 20 is there on the stop at the 45-yard line.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
Hand it off to the back. Play action. Trying something to the left. It's caught. This one will be spotted at the 26-yard line. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4. He gets the first down reception and then some. 1st and 10. They've been very good rushing the ball on first down, but still trail.
Yeah, sometimes a strong running game doesn't always translate into scoring a lot of points.
Picked off in the end zone. He always knows where to be, and that time he's rewarded with the interception.
And he does an excellent job of reading where the quarterback wants to throw the ball. He'll anticipate the throw and then make the perfect play on it.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 20. Bennett, the man in motion. Pass play here on first down. Pumps once, closing in. Freeney gets the sack.
And that's the kind of thing you got to do. You got to find a way to put the pressure on and disrupt his timing in the pocket.
He now has 2 sacks. Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. Bennett goes in motion. Tosses it left. Allen is there for the tackle at the 24.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Fires this one out quickly. The pass falls incomplete. Yet another drop for him. Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. And he signals for the fair catch. Freeman, the deep man, receives the handoff. The 40. Number 23 comes up to make the play at the 43. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield and they weren't in position to tackle him.
Ball on their own 43. John, their first down rushing average is very impressive.
Yeah, they're getting some solid blocking inside and outside.
Lost some valuable yardage on that run through the middle.
He's got to look to make his move earlier. If he sees guys waiting there in the middle, he's got to look for the cutback lane or bounce it out, looking for a little more room to the outside.
They line up in the I formation. Quick pass. Almost intercepted. Number 54 had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back, quick throw. Butler comes up to make the play at the 38. And they were each jockeying for position while that one was in the air. Let's get the call. Coleman, the lone back. With a counterplay. Running with a lot of room in front. Harmon is there for the tackle.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
2nd and 3 coming up here. Coleman, the lone back. Dropping back. Throwing. And it's caught. Number 50 is there on the stop. At the 15, they've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
Down inside the 15. Their last red zone trip resulted in a field goal. They give it to the halfback. Ryan comes up to make the play.
He's got everything you look for in a running back. Move, speed, power. I'll tell you, this guy's a complete package.
6 yards to go for a touchdown. New England comes out in their nickel package. Handoff to the tailback, and they'll score. Touchdown. He gets the ball into the end zone for 6. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Big-time drive there with a touchdown to take the lead.
Now their defense is going to head onto the field. It's going to be up to them to protect this lead.
Bryant is back and ready to put this one in the air. This one is taken by number 80. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession. First and 10. The Falcons with a 4-man front. Snap and throw. Just couldn't get that pass under control.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Number 22, the lone setback. Brady with a man in motion. Tosses it left. He lost it. The Falcons recover. The defense does a great job breaking that up and getting the recovery.
Yeah, they had a good push and they got into the backfield, not letting the runner escape. and that arm came in to whack it loose.
1st and 10. New England comes out in their nickel package. Tosses it out to the right. Number 50. Got very good penetration there.
I'll tell you, the quickest way down the field is straight ahead. Going outside and dancing around and all that stuff, that's not going to help you move the ball.
The Patriots come out in a nickel package. Looks like somebody got off the line a little early here. Number 73 was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
It's now 2nd and long after the penalty. Nickelback in this time. Dropping back, throws it. And he dropped it.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Coleman, the lone setback. Ryan with a man in motion. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. And a flag on the play. This one, I think, is on the defense. So the flag goes against the defense, and that's big because they had them stopped on 3rd down. They're inside the 20 and have a 3-point lead. Brown comes up to make the play. At the 15, Freeman takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on the 15-yard line. He gets the carry. Butler is there on the stop at the 15-yard line. Trying to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I'll tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line and they never recovered.
So on 3rd down, they have to get it to the 9 to pick up a first. Out of the I formation. Drops back, under pressure, gets the pass off. Short pass to the fullback. Atlanta has 6 failed 3rd down attempts, John.
Well, they're not making the plays when they really need to. They need someone to step up and get this team going.
Just a field goal separates these two teams as we move to the 4th quarter with the score. The Falcons ahead of the Patriots 16-13. The Falcons trying to add to their 3-point lead here, beginning the 4th quarter in field goal range. So this one will be from about 31 yards out. The field goal attempt is good. They now have a 6-point lead following the field goal. Bryant comes in to kick off. Booming kick downfield. This one is taken by number 80.
We've got a good one going here today.
Ball on their own 25. Bennett goes in motion. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets it away fast. And he just can't hang on. Good call by the defense as they sent the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
The Falcons come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off. He couldn't control it. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play. And the call does go against the offense, so they'll get pushed back 10 yards.
Some of these guys wear jerseys 2 sizes too small, or they tape them to their pads to prevent that kind of thing.
They're trying to spread out the defense with 5 wide receivers. Dropping back, fakes the throw. Going for the deep man. What a catch. Good one. Is there for the tackle.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
With the counter play. Keeping him at bay. Number 98 is there on the stop at the 47. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Ball on their own 47. The Falcons come out in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Drops back. Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. Number 15 was his intended target. Alford had the coverage on the play. Allen comes into the game for the punt. Number 14 looks like he's ready for the return. And he waves for the fair catch. And this punt will take a fortuitous bounce and land inside the 10-yard line. First and 10. The Patriots come out in a nickel package. They give it to the halfback. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Ball on their own 6. They're going to spot this one at the 11-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. He calls his own number and picks up yardage. 3rd and 5. The Falcons line up in the bunch formation. Hand it off to the back. Setting up play action. Fires this one deep. Drops the interception. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
When you've got a receiver who wins a lot of jump ball situations, you've got to throw it deep to him. That time, the defender got the better jump.
Number 11 into return. They down the ball at the 32.
This is one of those spots where they have to put something together because they're just running out of time.
Ball on their own 33. And he gets the delayed handoff. Upshaw is there for the tackle at the 37. Number 22 with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on their own 37. The Falcons come out in the 46. Dropping back. Throwing. He finds his man.
That was a good read. He was looking for the deeper guy who was covered, and he made a quick decision to go to the receiver who would get him close to a first down.
And he picks up about 4. The Falcons with a 4-man front. Runs through the tackle. Neal comes up to make the play. At the 46. So he picks up about 5 on that run, moving the chains in the process.
The line did a great job there of blocking the backside pursuit, which helped him get the first down.
1st and 10. Atlanta using 3 linebackers. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throws this one away. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Lewis, the lone back. Fires this one out quickly. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
The Falcons line up in a 4-3. Steps up. Pressure with the pass. He hits his receiver. Jones stops him short of the marker. Number 82 couldn't find a way to get past the marker. Fourth and about 2. Looking to convert through the air. Pressure coming. Quick pass. And this pass is completed. Collins makes the play at the 26-yard line.
You talk about a guy who sees the whole field. He's ready to throw when his receiver gets open. That's this guy. Watch his play right here. He's looking. He sees his options. Then he makes the decision to get it to him, and it's there for a big conversion on 4th down.
With the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. Reynolds had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. Brady sends a man in motion. Running left. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. He has some room. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 18. Number 22, running hard, going right through the arm tackles. If they can get it to the 16-yard line, that would be a 1st down. Tossing it left, trying to convert for the 1st. Runs through the tackle. Freeney is there for the tackle at the 14. They're putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on 3rd down.
11th play of this drive. They're inside the 15. The Falcons come out in a nickel package. Rolls right, gets rid of it. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. And this is the 12th play of this drive. Atlanta comes out in a dime package. Handed off to the back. Neal is there on the stop at the 13. Lewis takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. Poole returns after spending time on the sideline with an injury. They'll bring the blitz. With the throw, now he looks for blockers. Number 25 comes up to make the play at the 9-yard line. Not much more than an extra point here. It's good. The Patriots find themselves right back in this one.
Now it's up to the defense to hold them.
Number 3. Looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. This one is fielded by number 14. Atlanta is looking to add to their slim lead as they take over on offense. Ball on their own 26. Freeman, the deep back, on the delay. Roberts is there for the tackle at the 29. Freeman has had a great game so far, now has over 100 yards rushing. 2nd and 7 coming up here. And they're going with an empty backfield and 5 receivers. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Not one of his better throws, missing long. The Patriots come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. Fakes the throw. Gets the pass off. Almost picked off. Number 20 was there on the coverage. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. This one goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 20. Gets rid of it, and it's complete. They'll spot this one at the 26-yard line. He's in on that stop, gets credited with tackle number 6. Floyd gains about 7 yards on that reception. 2nd and 4. Drops back. Quick throw. Incomplete. Can't complete the short pass attempt, so they'll have a 3rd down now. The Falcons come out in a 4-3. He tucks it away. They're going to spot this one at the 26. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. They're trying to pick up the 1st down on the ground, but they're short.
I have to question that call. They're losing the game, and they aren't in field goal range, but they still run the ball.
Number 14 is back to receive this kick. Fair catch. Ball on their own 23. Freeman, the lone setback. Gabriel comes in motion. Gives the ball off. Roberts is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line. Freeman gets the handoff on the delay, brings it ahead for about a yard. Ball on their own 25. The Patriots come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. The wide receiver has it. The 40. The 30. The receiver breaks free. The 10. Touchdown, Falcons.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The point after is good, and the lead is now double digits following the big touchdown. Bryant is just about ready to kick this one away. This one is taken by number 80.
Time's running out for them, so if they want to get back in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get into the end zone on this possession.
Only one man in the backfield. Bennett, the motion man. Going to the air on first down. Snap and throw. He hits his receiver. Collins is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Hand it off. Neal is there on the stop at the 41-yard line.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the fourth quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Pass play here on first down. Gets it away fast. And the catch is made. Jones comes up to make the play at the 49-yard line. Number 73 comes in motion, dropping back, fires this one out quickly. He finds his man. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. The Falcons come out in a nickel package. They'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off, almost intercepted. White was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Two-minute warning coming up. Gets rid of it. And he makes the grab. The 20. The 10, 5, touchdown, Patriots.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good. The Patriots get closer but still need another score.
I think that this team has really created some opportunities and has grabbed the momentum.
Number 3 comes in to kick off. Sends it sailing. This one is taken by number 14. I think downing the kick might have been the better option, John.
You can't really fault the returner for trying to make a play for his team. He just needs to be a little more patient while making some better decisions when he decides to bring the ball out.
1st and 10. The backs are lined up in an I. Hand off to the tailback. Long is there on the stop. Picks up a nice gain there, but he's cramping up and looks like he's headed for the sideline. Ball on their own 17. Tucks it away. Roberts is there for the tackle at the 18. Coleman takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Only one man in the backfield. Looking upfield. Harmon comes up to make the play at the 26. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
That's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
Ball on their own 26. Gets the call. They're going to spot this one at the 30-yard line. He has been all over the field. He just made his 9th stop on that play. Coleman takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Number 84, the motion man. To carry it, Branch is there for the tackle at the 33. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. He'll just take a knee. The punter heads in for the 5th time. From the 23-yard line. So this could be the last play of the game. And it all comes down to this. They have to get it into the end zone or it's over. Going to the air on 1st down. Quick pass. He had a shot but couldn't come up with it. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Atlanta 26, New England 23. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.